Oh, it's your favorite bird friend. It's India Swift.
Whoa!
Hello.
Hello! Good morning. Good.
Anna.
morning.
Anna morning. Yeah. Happy Monday, everyone.
Oh, can't believe it's a new week. What happened to the past 3? Where did they go? I'm like, today is the day!
Today's the day.
It's the day.
You ready for me to share your screen, India?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
How you guys doing? How's everyone this morning? Did you have a good weekend? Oh, Hinkapink, you finished the Moonlight Let's Play. Thank you so much for watching it. I'm really, really happy that you enjoyed it.
Oh, call. We need to get in a call, India.
Or at least you enjoyed it so far. Oh, we're not in a call. Yeah, my bad. 1 sec.
Oh, I should have tried at the weekend to figure out NDI. So many things I should, could, and would do, and then forget.
There you go. Don't worry about it, Doig. You're doing the best you can. I didn't quite get to playing later Alligator this weekend like we wanted to. We ended up playing more Magic Boys. That was fun though.
Magic Boys was really fun. I really getting into that. We had a particularly funny moment when Hinku was like, "Can you do Scottish Batman?"
Yeah, I love that. I love Scottish Batman so much.
Oh, so you were onto a new page.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
This one has less backgrounds and more faces, so I hope it'll be a little bit simpler. We'll see.
The little Glim.
You know, doing a comic is realizing when you get to pages like this that there's no counter in the background for this to be stood on in the kitchen layout that I've done.
Yeah, there is.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, well, like, yeah, there is.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, there is.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, there is.
No, there isn't.
How is there not?
How is there? You find it for me in the book.
The main counter in the kitchen. That's what it's standing on.
Oh, is that what it's standing on? That's not what I've drawn it standing on in the previous page, so I guess I'll have to redo the previous page then.
What have you got it standing on in the previous page?
Well, this is meant to be the back of the room.
But wouldn't Midge be facing the window?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's a counter in the middle that it could be standing on, and there's a counter.
There's not a counter at the back though.
There isn't a counter in the back.
Yeah, I know. Right? Thought there was when I thumbed this, but there's not. So it could be on the counter in the middle, but in that case, they'd have to have put it on top of the hob. And I'll have to redo the previous page.
Just put a counter in the back of the room.
I put an end table at the back of the room that I'm going to try and put it on. I don't know. We'll see.
Just make the kitchen so that it has like a U shape in it, so that there's like a counter in the back.
But then I have to go back and adjust the previous like book. That's what I thought though. Like in my head, it was a U shape when
then
I was
just make it a U shape.
filming this, but
This
it's not a
shot,
U shape in the
You wouldn't
original.
even notice because it's flat on. You wouldn't even see it. So you're fine. Just make it a U shape.
Make it a U shape. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I have other panels to get through first though. I'm gonna see if I can do a panel in 10 minutes. This is how I motivate myself. Let's see. Faces are so much simpler than backgrounds, Zemlet. They're so much faster to draw. Pinky Pink says, my brother and I had a call after the stream and we watched that Scottish Backman scene some more. Oh, that's awesome. See, Mike.
Hmm?
Sometimes you're like, I'm not funny.
Oh,
But you are.
That was a combination of me like staying up until very early in the morning playing through Batman Arkham Knight and just channeling all of that experience into the voice.
Yeah. Also, yeah, comicking is hard, Raccoon Fart. So try not to beat yourself up, definitely. It helps to have a deadline, so you kind of have to force yourself to just do it, even if you don't really feel like it. But it's really hard. Storyboarding this, or rather thumbnailing this, took me so much longer than I thought it was gonna. So much longer than I'd planned for it to take me.
So over the weekend, Kawa Tunes, who is rigging Dogglebert, passed me some rig controls to test out for the face, for swapping the shape of the eyes, and I have gone on to try and build a system that lets us pull in the animation data and have it swap in Unity, and I have it sort of working, but I don't have it completely working yet, so that's what I'm working on today.
Are you going to show them what Jordan sent you? Or are you going to leave that?
I mean, I could, but it would just be the GIF. And I feel like once he passes me the blend file, I can just put it in, and then I can make that happen on stream then.
Okay.
I'll wait till then.
Okay. Bum, 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 bum.
Hey Habo, how you doing?
Ahoy, hoy, 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 hoy.
So in his rig is a side bone, and in Blender, in Blender, I'm trying to get onto the screen. When you move the side bone, you won't really be able to see it. 1 second.
Vacuum farts. I'm sorry to hear that you have a deadline, but you're still having trouble with it. I don't know if this is helpful. but when I was doing the thumbnails for Glim, I would also like get very panicked and scared and feel unable to work because of that, because of how much pressure I felt like was attached to it. And what helped me was to try and convince myself that it was more casual by normally I don't thumbnail with anything on in the background because it's way too distracting for me, but in order to relax into it, I would put some stuff on while I was working, like just some podcasts or some series or something that made me feel comfortable. Like I watched a lot of D&D podcasts, something that tricked my brain into thinking that because I was listening to them, the thing that I was doing was actually like a pretty casual thing and not that big a deal. And weirdly, that actually really helped me to get stuff done, because it took away the feeling that there was this huge amount of pressure on it and made it feel more like it was something I was doing for fun. And that just helped. It helped a lot.
Okay, I'm broken this version of the model, but
Oh no!
yeah, if you move this and his eye shape changes.
How you doing, Habbo?
Ba, 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 ba. Super cool. So we're trying to get that system to work in Unity. He's got stars in his eyes.
Jukebox hero! Just one guitar! How's it going for you, Emlet? I bet you're tired of people asking you how the freelance is going now. So I won't ask you that. How is everything else going? What anime have you been watching recently? I recognise that.
Yeah, I added it to the playlist.
Oh. You're doing okay, very tired. You had lots of work over the weekend. Oh, hope it went okay. I'm really happy that you're working on something so cool. I'm also very sad that I'm going to have to wait potentially years to see it. I'm like, but I want it now.
Your Patreon has grown a lot thanks to you being active. That's really awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. Heck yeah. You're trying Brooke eating peasy. Get that za. That's really cool. I hope that our Patreon can become a bit more active too in the coming weeks.
Yeah.
Probably not quite to the level that yours is, but that's amazing! Whoa, Emlet! Emlet says, yeah, I'm above 1k now on Patreon. That's incredible! Heck yeah! So I'm guessing the plan is that if you can get, say 3 to 4k, then you are sorted for rent and expenses.
Nice.
And you can have more artistic freedom. Or, well, just more freedom in what projects you take on. Thank you, Mom Hair. Bend to my whim.
So, at the weekend, I tried to set it up so that the animator had like these different eye states, and with each one, it has like a transition thing of like, okay, cool. Well, I previously had it set up so that it was like, if it was over a certain amount on the X or the Y, then it would swap. But I think I'm gonna, rather than depending on the animator, I think I'm just gonna hard code it in here to just set off these triggers. Yeah. So we'll see how that goes.
Yes, it will.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you guys want to see me write code on stream, or are you okay just if I write it over on my other screen? Say now.
Well, while you're writing code, what's going to be happening on your other screen?
Nothing.
So we're just going to be staring at nothingness.
Yeah.
Because for me, even if I don't understand what you're doing, I'd rather see you code than just stare at a blank screen for 10 minutes.
Okay. Oh, it's over there. Show us whatever you're working on. Okay.
Otherwise, might as well just do a podcast.
Well, you're drawing, so, you know.
Yeah.
Not like the screen's not active at all.
Damn it. I didn't quite manage to get that done in 10 minutes. It's almost done though. Let me just clean it up right quick.
Okay. Love it.
That says coding is hot.
Thanks. Is it?
That's awesome. Emily says that's basic idea, but I want to do I want to do backgrounds for animation, so that's what he's working towards. So cool. I'm sure people will be lining up in no time. Okay, how do I draw this? And you got a spoon. You're doing the thing.
Oh.
Like this? Is this how you would stir? Is this how you would stir something? Like this? Seems weird. Hold on.
Enum. And then.
It's weird. Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Will you do me a favor?
What?
Will you hold up a mug for me?
Hold up a mug.
And then I need you to stir it, like spoon inside it. You are. You don't need to necessarily move. I just need your hand pose, and I kind of need the reverse of that, like the other hand, basically.
Is the mum left-handed?
I don't know.
It is now.
I mean, she doesn't have to be, it just fits onto the page nicely that way. Can you hold the handle of the mug? And now bring it up a little bit more so you're like throwing it a little bit closer to your face. And rotate that way slightly. That's how you'd stir it. Okay. Let me just...
Well, I wouldn't hold it by the handle to stir it. I would do that.
If you're holding hot tea, you wouldn't.
It's true.
Okay, thank you, love. Almost. I'm just trying not to like leave you hanging up there for too long. Yeah, I think I got it. Thank you.
Yo, good morning, Grog and Ula.
Hey guys.
One of the next things that I want to implement after this expression stuff is having the bear and the bird recognize that mods have joined the chat. Oh, your controller's way down here. Sorry, Inga.
It's okay. What do you want to do? Do you think when the mods join the chat?
That's sort of visual. I was thinking at base thing characters wave.
That's cute. I mean, I like it. I'm up for it.
Okay. So we could have an enum like I emote these, and then also have I emote current IL and current IR, because you can do them independently. So we'll just store R for now.
Don't worry if you're lost, guys. I am too.
You're not reading it though, so.
No, I'm assuming he's talking about left and right eyes.
Yeah, I am indeed.
I am. Psycho says I'm animating octopus nippies today. What? Basically for uni we were told to make mythical creatures and do an idle animation and a walk cycle. And you being an idiot chose the Kraken. Yeah. Wow, you chose a very complicated creature to animate. You know, you could have chosen the famous mythical slime from every fantasy story ever. It's just a blob. I respect the ambition though. The ambition of choosing something with multiple tentacles. Yeah, it sounds at least fun and interesting. Even if it's difficult. Okay, just need to make sure she's definitely looking at Midge and not at her tea.
Does this need to be... Oh, it doesn't.
Alright. We're on to sad pancakes. Oh, cool. Ben's showing 3D smears.
Cool.
Do you want me to have a look or do you want to have a look?
You have a look. Wait, no, you're on a timer. I'll have a look.
Thanks.
They're cool.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Hell yeah.
I like the way it's done his hair.
Yeah.
My toupee!
Super cool.
Why don't you exist in the current context, Idol? Why? Why?
Are they from Guilty Gear Strive or something? Yeah, right, Habbo? Ah! I'm so excited for it. Only a month or so to wait. Are they going to make another Dragon Ball Fighters?
Oh shit. I'm stupid. Okay. I have to do this dot blink. There we go. Okay.
Gotta draw the sad pancakes. Man, I'm tired today. I didn't even do anything yesterday. The thing which required a lot of brain power anyway.
Yeah, why do you think you're so tired?
I think probably I just didn't sleep very well. Did you sleep okay, by the way?
Eventually.
Eventually?
Yeah.
Did you not get to pull the bed out or anything?
I just waited until Declan came down.
Were you too scared to ask him?
Yeah.
Aww. Toy goals. What did you do in the meantime?
I think I fell asleep at my desk.
Oh.
So now we just need something that sets what the current IL is.
Oh yeah, Groggo, Sonic. I think I'll do some of that tomorrow. Get those scenes done for you. Hey Tom Davis, good morning. How's it going? Go see Kip, it's 1 AM for you. Oh! We're doing okay, thanks. A little bit sleepy, which I'm sure you can identify with. Oh, no worries, Grog. I want to get them out of the door as soon as possible. I think they'll be pretty fast to do. Very hard to break my habit of wanting to keep these pancakes like uniform.
Just a random bomb. I'm doing the thinky thing.
You stuck?
Yeah.
Because you know you've always got us to help you, geniuses that we are.
So, the issue I've got is that when the eye bone comes in and it's imported into Unity, it doesn't quite have the really solid like positional data. It seems like there's like a rounding error, so it can't be like when local position equals 0.2 to the left or the right, because it doesn't actually go there. So I'm just trying to work out. We have two options.
Okay.
We could add events into the animations themselves. What?
No, it's not you. I'm flying my pancakes. Please go ahead.
Okay. We could have events baked into the animations themselves, so that like when we import the animation, we just look at them and we see what the frame data is, and add the events manually. So it's like at this point they would be blinking, at this frame they would be not blinking, and then just trigger those, just have the model swap. Which I might be landing on that right now.
Okay.
But then that's a lot of additional manual setup in Unity. What I was hoping to have is that when it reads that the bone has moved a certain amount up, down, left, or right, it knows that it should be doing the swap, and that's the automated thing that I'm trying to build. And I can get it to build fine if there's two states, but having there be more than two states has been a little bit rough, because I thought I could maybe use a blend tree like you would do for something like 4 8 directional walking. You're like, oh, the stick is being pushed in this direction, okay, flip to this animation, but it didn't seem to be registering it. I think maybe the two states the values were so close together that it wasn't identifying cleanly what the new states were. So I'm caught between that, or see, what I've got here in the code is like it can tell when the local position is a certain amount, and it's changing the float inside of the animator. So it knows currently when things are moving. So I could use this ILX float as a piece of computation, like as a variable to figure out what's happening in the actual bone animation, but it's coming through it like, rather than it being cleanly 0.2, it's like 0.0134515, and it's never completely consistent. So I could do it so that whenever it's over a greater amount, but I think I would have to build like Oh mate. See, this is what I've been doing all of yesterday. I think you asked me. You seemed grumpy yesterday. It's this. I thought this would be simpler, and I'm like, oh, this should just work, but it's not.
That sounds frustrating.
Yeah, that's C# for Visual Studio for Unity. Yep. Thanks goes to Kip.
Ah.
Your 3D model is hovering just over your pancake.
Is it? It's judging me.
What were you find difficult about your pancake?
Dude, they're just hard to draw, okay? Everything's hard to draw. Ah, fuck. Drawing pancakes from above, stacked up, but making them not uniform. Because it feels like they kind of work on the sketch, but they're not working when I'm trying to clean them up.
You just ink the sketch then?
No.
Okay.
Because the sketch is just this. Like, it doesn't have the right number of pancakes on it. It just gives the right impression, you know, when you squint from a distance.
I don't think anyone's going to be judging how many pancakes are on the plate.
I am.
Okay. You got Temdo says, I guess you have to make pancakes as reference. Take some photos.
Oh, that would be terrible, wouldn't it? Imagine me having to make and eat pancakes. It's the same thing as what you're doing, just things you think would be kind of easy that aren't. You're like, oh, I just need to draw pancakes for this panel. I can do this in 10 minutes. 10 minutes later and you have nothing. Because pancakes are hard to draw, as it turns out. So is everything, as it turns out. Comics is looking at your panel and realizing that you don't know how to draw a knife, a fork, a plate, pancakes, a tablecloth, a bike, a hand.
Hey, welcome. Thanks for the raid.
You've come in the middle of an existential crisis about comics. Hello. Yeah. Thank you so much, Dithikins. How was your stream? What were you guys up to?
Look at this, my bear.
Oh my gosh. All these emotes. Thank you.
Do the raid.
Do the raid.
Do the raid. Wait. What is Batissimo saying?
What is Batissimo saying? I think Batissimo's just talking about what we do.
Linked users. Pink heart Twitch.
Dithikins, how are you doing though? How was your stream? How is everybody? Happy Monday.
Oh, you're gonna go to bed. Listen to us all.
Aww.
Cool. Wow.
Sleepy stream.
You found us. You're super interested in making Unity integrated overlays. Wow, that's cool.
That you're in the right place.
So, if you see our little floating bear and bird around, that's running in Unity as well as.
Myself back.
Yeah.
Oh.
Here we are. So I'm currently putting some, trying to build a thing where it can pull in the 3D data. Yeah, Sync. Ink is demonstrating that it has a number of anims you can trigger on my bear.
And also throw bombs and cereal at us.
He can also he can wave as well.
Have you got that in?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Where? Do you have to type wave or something?
Type wave, yeah. He'll wave behind the cereal box.
No!
I think he should. Unless, oh, I might not have pushed the latest, but I haven't in the very latest.
Would you push it?
I will, but it's I'm currently working and it's broken. So. There they go.
So what kind of thing would you want to do you think, Dither?
No, he's not quite ragdolling, but he's attempting to look at Swift if he gets close to her. And our friend Jordan has also done a run animation that I was going to show you tomorrow, but I'm going to show you all today because...
Oh my gosh. Awesome.
Because you're all here now.
I really like this anim.
There he goes.
That's a run that makes me happy, you know, every time I see it.
There you go.
He's such a trundle.
Yeah. He's off to the races. Do I stare at Swift constantly like this in real life too? I do not. Because whenever you look at Swift, she looks back at you. Concern. So whenever Jordan wakes up and sends me the blend file,
You'll be adding that.
I'll be adding that. Maybe we'll even make variations of it where Dagobert leans over like he has a turning circle.
Like a motorbike.
Yeah.
He leans super close to the ground.
Maybe not super close to the ground. But yeah.
Kisses the concrete on his way past.
I'm thinking of writing a Patreon post about the progress I've got on this so far, and I'll share the resources that I've found to
for the happy run making me happy.
Yeah, right? Oh, wow, thank you so much. Hinkapink, thank you for the bits. Oh my gosh. Doig's winning so much. Oh, I got one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I got two now. Watch out, Doig, I'm catching up. Very slowly. Come on, Swift, you got this.
Nah, I'm winning.
No, no, no. Come on, Swift.
You're from the corner. You got no chance.
It's not over till it's over. I'm gone. I'm back. Man. Is this the kind of thing that you'd be looking to do, Dithikins? Because we can for sure help if you need any resources or anything.
I'm victorious. Is there a good way to get in touch? Probably through Discord. I would think.
If you happen to have a Discord, yeah.
Give me a whisper and I'll tell you my Discord name. Or you tell me yours. If you're on Discord. Everyone's on Discord now. But yeah. I'm mostly using a library for things like listening to Twitch events and listening to chat events. So it's just these two main scripts that interface with that API, and then when certain things happen, like here's like the function for when chat commands happen. So if someone says,
Damn.
apparently if someone says like hashtag, not hashtag, exclamation mark play, then it'll say, for games and a wholesome chill fun time, go to here's our YouTube thing. Hey pal, how you doing?
Hey, pal. Good morning.
Dog can just also find your home address without asking. I mean, I remember you telling the reason I found that was because you told a story, and I remember details from it.
That's creepy, dog.
But then, what? How is that creepy? Shows I was listening and paying attention.
Creepy that you remember the details that allow you to locate where Vert is.
Listen, the context was, Vert was like, I'm only still alive because because Dog doesn't know where I live, and I said challenge accepted.
I don't care about the context, dog.
The context matters though,
You're
because it's not like I'm like doing that for everyone. I'm just like, okay.
You creepy dog.
What's really funny is when I searched for that in the chat logs, and it was like when I actually searched like Vert's name plus the town that he lives in, there's just so many. There's like 20 mentions when he's just like, oh, I'm from here, or I live here. It's like, well, that narrows that down immediately.
Creepy.
What details do I remember? I could hunt you all down.
I think I've said a couple of times, and I
Yeah.
used to be like, why does Doug get like so uppity when I mention stuff about where we live? And now I know it's because he's. The reason I'm not worried about it is because I would never do something like that. Doig, on the other hand, Doig is exactly the kind of person who would.
No, it's just like if you. It's a trail of clues. You gotta be like a Batman detective.
I like how everything is Batman now.
I've been playing so much Batman.
You gotta be like the Penguin and be unflappable. You gotta be like the Batman, pick up clues. You gotta be like Alfred, make a sandwich.
Alfred's in a lot of like calls in the game.
Does he phone you? Is he like, did you remember to take your big socks, Master Wayne? It's cold outside.
No, he's more like.
Have you got your little glovies?
No, he's more like I will search for that for you, and he's doing a lot of intel stuff.
I put the washing machine on, Mr. Wayne, don't you worry. I'll find your keys, Master Wayne, you just wait in the Batmobile.
It's really good.
Good old Alfred.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
I think you're doing a pretty good Michael Caine.
I really don't,
Alfred impression.
But thank you. I don't think he found out Vert's exact address. I think he just like posted a picture of somewhere which was around the area.
Oh yeah.
That would have been really creepy. Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
Anyway, I'm on the wrong script.
Doodle-doo-doo-doo.
Maybe
Maybe. Maybe not, on the other hand.
Maybe,
about that?
maybe not. Oh, I need to... Well, I'm between a couple of different methods and I don't know which one would be good.
Choose the first one.
Choose the first one.
I'm just skipping this panel. I'll go back to it. Oh no, my thing is crashed. No! Devotion. Oh my! Photoshop's crashed. Can you NDA me?
You're NDA'd.
Thank you. Okay, you can un-NDA me. There's nothing that's not great on my desktop or anything.
Just your timer.
Just my timers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, this is going to be a bit of a longer panel, so I'm going to do... Why are your bombs? Have your bombs gone? Oh no.
Do you know what?
What is it? What, Scout? What is it?
Nothing.
We just said you know what, and then
I thought it through.
tell me what are you thinking about?
No, I thought it through, and what I said was well, it wouldn't apply, so I decided not to say it.
Okay. Yeah, what a tiny desktop, right, pal bro? You see, I told you I'm gonna keep this one super clean. You guys just wait, you'll see. I'm not gonna let it get all cluttered up like my last computer did. This computer affords me a fresh start. Get that mustache in there. Yeah, but I used to do the same thing. I would let my desktop get super cluttered, and then I'd pop everything into a folder called desktop to sort later. And there would just be desktop folders within desktop folders within desktop folders, like just nested desktop folders. Where the desktop just gets dirty again. And then everything on the desktop, including the previous desktop folder, gets put into a new desktop folder. You should tell them about your dream, Mike. What? It's funny.
So apparently, in my dream, I traveled to Europe, and I think I ended up in the Netherlands, and I got to meet Kurzik. And part of the dream, Kurzik was voted president of the United States of America.
Yeah, there you go. See, it's a good dream.
Yep. And I was like, wait, Kurzik, are you American? And she was like, yep.
I see.
But they were born in America but moved to Netherlands. I don't know why my brain had to like get this all in an order, all those ducks in order, but they moved to the Netherlands when they were like less than 1 year old.
Less than 1 year old. And then what?
Well, part of the dream was also getting hired by this like, imagine a scenario where like an animation / game production house started hiring all of like the best people, and I got hired without knowing. Like, I didn't apply, but I got hired, and then I got told, like, I got a message to be like, you need to go here now. So I did, but I arrived late, and then I started trying to do some work, and then I, like, the kind of O2 head guy came around and saw my work and thought it was shit, and was like, you should probably not come back tomorrow. And
Wow.
then I woke up.
That's not a very fun ending to a dream.
No. Kurzik's first policy is that heterosexuality is now illegal.
Did nothing else happen with the whole, Kurzik's now the president thing?
Not really. Because after she became president, I think she tried to visit the studio that I was working in, but I was elsewhere from my desk, so there was a note that was basically like, hey, tried to visit you, but you weren't here. I'm the president now.
Is that how you found out?
No.
Okay.
I can't remember how I found out. That was weird. I can't believe you dreamt about me. How dare you cheat on India like that?
Hey, all these dreams can't be about me. There's only so many nightmares you can have.
Yeah, I bet India would have been a great president of the United States of America.
Yeah. I think so.
Honestly, I think it was because Trump featured in my dream. And Trump featured in my dream because I believe I saw a gif of him doing a really shitty fist bump when I was trying to search for a fist bump emote to put in the chat with Kawa about getting the animated expressions. And I think his face just stuck in my head. Because it wasn't Biden that you were, it wasn't like Biden and then Kurzik, it was Trump and Kurzik. I think it was the Trump connection. Yeah.
Someday we'll find
Weird
the
dream.
Trump connection. Lovers to dreamers and me.
Your second policy as president is that Trump needs to be deleted.
Agreed.
Who is Kurzik's vice president? I have no idea. It didn't really get
Me.
into the whole presidency angle at all.
It's just kind of like that happened.
I think Kurzik's reaction to becoming president was, I didn't even run.
You're just that good, Kurzak. Everyone was like, well, she didn't run, but we all want Kurzak for president, so. Oh no, it's done it again. I wish I knew what that was.
I like that every time it crashes, Mlet's Strive pops up on your screen.
Yeah. Awesome desktop background. Beautiful painting. It's, you know what's nice though, is when it crashes now, it takes me like 5 seconds to reopen it. Heyo, Tib! Hello, Oliver Williams! We're doing okay, thanks. How are you?
I can't think of a way to do this in a not stupid way.
Maybe someone in chat will have an idea. You want to tell them what the problem is?
I already have, but I'll say it again. How to get the local position of the bone controller for setting the eye state. I'm trying to think whether I should try and do it in the animator. Maybe I just need to do like different criteria for jumping. So if it's greater than this and this is less than that, then do this. Maybe that was what the issue was.
Congratulations on applying, Grog! Best of luck!
You know what?
What?
I'm just gonna try.
Yeah. Give it a shot.
Well, I'm Jordan Ball. Go up to Jordan Bot. Go to event. Let's say.
Oh, damn. What is this error that I keep getting?
What are you trying to do?
Nothing, just every now and then I hit save. To make sure things are saved. And my brush doesn't come back. And things stop refreshing. And if I minimize it and maximize it again, my whole thing's disappeared. And the only way that I figured out to get it back is just to close and reopen Photoshop.
So your brush stops refreshing.
No, it just stops registering as a brush like it's an arrow. Everything's an arrow. And
when it does that again, try hitting the Windows key.
okay.
And then if that doesn't work, try turning off WinTablet in your Wacom properties.
Okay. What's that? Tip says tip-top tips. Save frequently but not too frequently. Saving multiple times in the same CPU cycle may cause issues. Oh. wonder if it's something like that.
Close your eyes. Get some rest. I'm by your side. Lay your head on my chest. I know you've had a really bad day. But I'm right here, it's gonna be okay.
Oh, so it's not really possible to do, Tib, to save multiple times in the same CPU cycle. Ah. I don't know what it is then. Something's a bit bulky with it. I know it's not my computer though. My computer can do no wrong and is beautiful. So it must be Photoshop.
Calm your soul. Hold my hand.
Yeah. Because when Doy got his new computer, he was also having problems with Photoshop, so it's just Photoshop.
Understand. I know it hurts. It wasn't fair. It's over now.
They need to fix their shit. That's what they need to do. So I don't have to deal with this.
Doing some when I go in here.
You have to actually look at hand to do this hand. Me thinks, me believes.
The world could fall down. It's gonna be okay.
And then
The sun could go
play.
out. We're gonna be okay. If all the blue skies fade to gray, we're gonna be
Well, that
okay.
didn't really work.
The world could fall down. It's gonna be okay. The sun could go out. We're gonna be
Why the
okay.
eye?
If all the blue skies fade to gray, we're gonna be okay.
Oh, don't tell me that was.
Did you do it?
No.
I thought it might be an excited yell, not a annoyed yell. Wait, what are we talking about? Toes for? Why? Oh no, Overlay's dead. What happened?
Our overlay is dead. Oh.
No, what happened?
I might have just had it minimized.
Sorry,
Sorry.
guys.
Sorry. If I have it minimized rather than just behind things, then it stops functioning. So what I probably did was try and click on the Unity icon, click the wrong one, clicked it off, click the right one.
So just be careful while you wish. You might turn out to be a fish. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, the bombs are working now.
Angry dabbing. I don't understand. This should be able to do things like clear it out.
The walkout Doig will dox you by cross-examining your toe data. I won't put it past him. A bomb's still not working.
They should be working.
They were working for like a few seconds. Not working anymore.
They look like they're working to me.
But are they working specifically?
Don't know.
I like how it looks like Doy's neck is broken now. It looks like he truly destroyed Doig.
Oh, they aren't working. What the hell?
You have to bear with us, guys. It might be something to do with the code that Mike recently implemented.
Stabbing and everything.
How big can I get away with making Midge's eyes? Pretty big.
Oh. Oh, okay, I'll just restart it then.
Make her a floating eyeball monster. Nothing but eyes!
Should be working again now. Wonder what happened there.
Maybe it just balked.
The overlay said no more bullying.
Which page are you most looking forward to seeing me draw, Mike?
I don't have one actually. Oh, they're all pretty cool. Maybe some of the splash pages, towards the last third act of the second part.
Oh jeez. It all seems fine and fun until you realise you actually have to draw the stuff that you thumbnailed.
Page 420 says Pabro.
420.
Fuck, man. Just do it. Stupid bear. Emote. Why can't you feel?
Wow, mood.
I'm gonna turn off the Twitch stuff inside of the editor here. I'm not affecting anything.
It was always on fire.
All right,
Our dream.
go in here.
We were dancing on a wire. Reckless.
Comment out this. Comment out this. Out this. How to blink stars shine happy.
I had a look at what page 69 was in Girl and the Glim, and it's like one of the quiet, delicate pages, and I was like, oh no! This is not the kind of page I thought would be 69. Exactly, I gotta reorder all the pages to make sure 69 lands on a good one. Yeah, exactly. Book 2. That'll be the time. I'll make sure, like you said, Tib, I'll make sure I get Midge dabbing or something on 69.
Why are you just defaulting to this? Why? You should not be.
Start with page 69 and work around that. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's the way I should have written the books.
Wait!
What?
I did it.
Oh, well done.
You little blinky fuck.
There he goes, he's blinking.
So we figured out a way to do it manually. Cool. Well, at least I know that the fucking animator is working.
Yay.
Yay! So if I go back into Jordan Bot in here, into the event, and make the not blink but make it star. Hit apply. Hit play. Yeah. He stars instead. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Is that what you wanted?
Kind of.
Now tell me.
What?
Something which has always kind of disturbed me a little bit about the model since you first made it. When you have the star eyes, are they just overlapping the other eyes?
No.
Because I swear I can see a shape behind them.
It shouldn't be.
And it's always annoyed me.
The shape behind them?
Yeah, like... Yeah, like look at your left eye.
This one.
No, the one on the left. Screen left eye.
Well, this one has all of the shapes.
Yeah. It's can you not make it not have all of the shit?
Well, look, this is what it should be on this side as well. Like this has all of the shapes behind it. So I'm like, yeah, this has all of the shapes on it right now.
Okay. But it's not going to, I'm assuming, is what you're telling me.
No, it's gonna be more like this one where it's only one shape.
Yes, that would be good. Because ever since you first made the model with the star eyes, ever since like 3 months ago when you first made it, every time I see the model, it's got all of the eyes overlapped.
Right.
And I'm always like, no.
All I've been doing for the last 90 minutes or whatever is making it so that only one shape is visible at a time. That
Awesome.
has been my entire goal.
I don't know,
But
you
I've
didn't.
only done it on the left eye.
You did not tell me what your goal was.
All right.
So I didn't realise that's what you were doing. I knew you were doing something with the eyes. I didn't know what it was. It needs the eyes overlapped for the artistic vision. It's just something where I've seen it like every single time the models come up. It's been there and I've been like, well, there's no point saying anything about it. But since it seemed like today, Doug was doing something with the eyes.
Picked like the worst moment.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to be the worst moment. I forgot to press the Windows key instead of just closing and reopening.
That's what I used to have to do when it wasn't working on my old computer. It was being a little bit boring.
And that's like, well, that's a nice background wallpaper, right? Isn't it? Isn't it gorgeous? Someone really skilled must have painted that, don't you think?
Probably someone on the Knights team.
Probably someone whose name like begins with, I don't know, M or something. Some sexy letter like that, and then it ends in like Leth or something. I don't know. It's just a guess.
Left. M left.
Oh no, where did he go? Rhymes with omelette. Bum bum, omelette. Wake me up now.
Okay. So we got this. We're gonna call. No, stop.
Wake me up now. Can't wake up. Someone do me a mashup.
We're gonna have a new layer. Gonna call it Eye Swapper R. And then we're gonna paste these here. Like this.
Open my eyes, save me. On my way.
And then we make. Go make some new clips called. Wow. Okay.
I missed the time you were listening to Evanescence. Which time was that? Can't believe I missed my jam. If we could turn a book into an animated show or movie, which book would it be? It's a good question. Let me think for a sec.
Name of the Wind.
Name of the Wind is a good one. That was my first thought.
Yeah.
Trying to think if there's another one that I'd like to see. I've been listening to an audiobook called The Way of Kings, and I think that would make a really, really cool animated series. I thought Mortal Engines would have made a cool series.
Yeah, Mortal Engines would be cool. I feel like they're working on that.
What, an animated series?
An animated series. I don't know if it's animated.
Oh, right. Sorry, I was assuming.
Oh, there's
the
a
question-
movie. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I was assuming the question was about an animated series. My bad.
I mean, I guess it could be.
Think you heard that the main character from Name of the Wind is insufferable. I wouldn't say that. I'd say that I think the main character is very likable. It's all from his perspective. And he's a good main character. He is a Mary Sue, unfortunately, but the world and the stuff that happens is like interesting enough, and he is an interesting character. He's not flat. He just suffers from the syndrome you get in a lot of isekai stuff where everyone kind of worships the ground he walks on. But I definitely recommend reading the books.
I mean,
I'm sure some people find him insufferable.
there's plenty of characters that find him insufferable in the book.
Yeah, because he's so good. They find him insufferable because they're all jealous of him.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of like, he is the best at
Everything. Name something he's not the best at.
Picking his battles.
What do you mean? He wins every battle he picks.
No, he doesn't.
Okay, name one battle he picks that he doesn't win.
Like, he picks a battle with Ambrose.
And he humiliates him.
Yeah, but there's a lot of like back and forth. He doesn't win every battle.
He wins the eventual victory. And the way he does it is by winning the hearts of everybody in the town against Ambrose. So
Okay.
name one female character who doesn't think he's attractive and want to get with him. Or one male character who doesn't remark on how quick-witted or skilled with the lute or quick to learn or gifted with sympathy.
You've got me there on the female
Oh.
character thing.
Yeah. Yeah. But it doesn't mean it's a bad book though. I really like Name of the Wind. And I think that even though he's a bit of a Mary Sue, I think that the fact that he's at least interesting and the world's interesting and the magic system is interesting and the other characters are kind of likable, I think that goes a long way to making it not feel as much that way as it could otherwise.
Wait, Hinka says, okay, I don't like him from the sound. Who do you not like him from the sound?
I think Kvothe, the main character.
Oh.
I'm assuming he is hetero, but he definitely doesn't come across like a womanizer. He's not like a James Bond type or anything. He's more like the
Wow.
I don't know, I'm attractive even though everyone keeps telling me I am type. You know? About an animated series about Kara and Kebby called The Girl and the Goblin and Goblin. Oh, that'd be so cute. Yeah, at least no James Bond. Like, there's one girl that he pursues through the book so far.
Actually,
Girls are written quite flat. To be honest, it's so subjectively from his point of view that you don't get a lot of like the other character a dive into the other characters' viewpoints on it. So it's not just the girls. I wouldn't say they're written flat. I'd just say they're written very much from like a dude's perspective. Like they're all very pretty. All the main character girls are very pretty, of course.
Yeah. It's well written.
And they're very poetically described, but you know, poetically almost like they're fey creatures rather than humans. You'll never see a girl in one of his books like fart or get poopy butt, you know, or anything.
I mean, one of the female characters one of the female characters in the book is a fey creature. Literally.
India Swift, who may have missed that.
What? Felurian.
Oh, I think I've just forgotten which character you're talking about. I don't think I can remember the character. I think that's what it is. So all
Yeah.
the characters that I'm thinking about aren't the...
I mean, it's on the blurb on the back of the first book, so I feel like this isn't...
No. I don't think that you've revealed to me something I didn't know. I think I just forgot that character existed. Do I read many books where any characters fall and get a poopy butt? I don't, but with some books that I read, I can imagine that they would. Whereas in this book, I can't imagine anyone not being dignified if they're
Yeah, it's on
an attractive female,
It's
you
on
know.
the blurb in the back of the book, because the whole point of the book is to learn the kind of truth behind the legend type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I spent the night with Felurian and left with both my sanity and my life.
Mm-hmm.
Because other men would go insane
Exactly.
and die.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But not him.
Not him.
For some reason. But yeah, I think they're still cool. Like, there's a lot of fun, cool stuff in there.
Do you read many books where characters fart or get poopy butt in the...
I said no, but I can imagine characters from certain books doing it.
Oh no.
What's up?
I've been doing animations on a certain thing. Shouldn't have been, and now I am sad. I'm gonna have to go through and edit those. God.
What's the Ferengi voice? I actually honestly still think Artemis Fowl would make a great animated series.
Artemis Fowl would be great.
But-
I love
but-
the dwarf in that.
But again, they've kind of made it live action and not done a great job.
The only way I've experienced Artemis Fowl was through the audiobooks, which are fucking great.
Oh, cool. Who read them?
Who read them?
Mhm.
I don't know the name of the narrator, but he is really good.
Cool.
Like, he does the voice for like each of the characters, and they are just my canon voices for them.
That's cool. Oh, Emla, I know how to draw these characters at this point. I do still need to sometimes check on side characters like the dad and the mom, who I don't draw very often. But the main kids, I can draw those from memory now. I've done like way too many sketches of them over the years. So I know how to do those, but I do sometimes need to check with some of the other characters. Like, what head shape do they even have? It's a response to how some people on the internet refer to women only as females in the same way the Ferengi do in Star Trek. Oh right, I haven't seen Star Trek. My bad. Females. Man. Me trying to understand how bowls work. The amount of things that you have just around you and that you use every single day, that when it comes to drawing, you immediately forget what they look like and how they work. Like, these pancakes are going to have to go deeper into this bowl for the bowl to make sense, or they are levitating pancakes. I could probably just move the bowl up, and that would preserve the pancakes.
Star. Yeah, it's interesting having to create all of these different animated clips just to have like the eyes emote. Man, model swaps is hard. When you're not just like moving bones around.
Levitating balls. Hey now. I said balls.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Right, so I've got all the animated clips that dictate which eye is shown. Okay, India, look, there is the other eye, and it's only got a star.
I like it.
Then we go back into our animator. Which is set up like this. We've got the eye swapper here, and then
Balls and bowls sound the same. No, listen. Balls. 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 See, they're so different.
So different.
So different.
So different.
Balls. Bowls. Not bowels. Balls and bowls. God damn it. God damn it. Maybe I should just try and say one in a really like heavy English accent and see if that makes it easier to tell the difference. How do you say
Balls.
And now say bowls?
Bowls. Balls. 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 Balls.
I can do that too. Balls. Bowls. Balls. Bowls.
Balls. Balls.
Balls. Balls. Balls. There we go. Perfect. It's snail mail. got a Chromel from Hinky Pink who says, "Can you name the VOD of this stream? Balls, 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 balls." Yes. No one can stop us. Not even God.
So we watched all of Castlevania.
So we watched all of Castlevania.
Idle blink, shine happy. Idle blink, shine happy. Star. There we go. Star.
The animation. The animation. Habbo, the animation. Oh my gosh, the animation though. The animation!
Yeah. I feel like there's very high points in certain sequences in Castlevania, and then sometimes I'm just like, stop spinning. Ah!
Every combat scene. The camera now will rotate around you 360 degrees.
Which is super impressive. But I'm just like,
But when it's every fight, it starts to become a little bit like a boarding shortcut. Where it's just like the thing you do.
Yeah, we completely agree. Tib, the dialogue is so stilted, and there's an episode in this one where it's just conversations that are just utter, like, just jank.
Oh, we're doing this. We're doing this.
Are we?
I don't know. I don't want to say anything negative about Castlevania because I think it's an incredible accomplishment and amazing. And, like, I think Powerhouse did such a fucking amazing job putting it together. I do think that the weakest part of Castlevania is absolutely the writing, though.
Yeah.
The dialogue is trying very hard to be a metaphor, Emlet. It's trying very hard to be a metaphor.
I think perhaps maybe a lot of the pondering in it is just to ask questions and leave them open, which can be okay, but
I think a lot of the pondering is to fill space because maybe they had a word count they needed to meet or something.
Habbo said I kept hitting the forward 10 seconds button during dialogue scenes.
Oh, Habbo mood. But yeah, you're right, Habbo. Those action scenes, especially with like the lady vampires, the four sisters.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So incredible. So incredible. Some of the fight boarding as well was so gorgeous. I'm pretty sure that was probably Sam Dietz doing some of the boarding on that. And who was the animation director?
Tamlu.
No, it wasn't Tam Lu. Tam Lu was one of the animators, but not the director. Hold on.
All right.
What is it?
Do you searching?
Is it Tam Lu? Or something?
I can't say 100%. I thought that was what my brain cell told me.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of K. No, it was Tam Lu, wasn't it?
So wait, there's Tamlu and Kalu? Or K something else?
It might be Kalu or it might be K something else, but I just got mixed up between them in my head. Yeah, K is the person that I've seen on Twitter from ages ago, since before this. And Tamlu is the animation director, but I think Tamlu probably boarded a lot of the action scenes as well. So I think between Tamlu and Sam Dietz, you know, it's incredible. I love how different the styles are, and you can see it in the fighting animation. You can see when it switches from one animator to another animator. Yeah, Carmilla. Carmilla was one of my favorite fights in the entire thing. One thing I really like about this series compared to the last series of Castlevania is I really like that this time it feels like the fights are kind of more evenly dispersed throughout the series. Whereas I think last season it at least felt like it didn't really get real until the end. This series, it felt like there were a lot of really, really cool confrontations all the way through.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
You think last season was just a setup for this season? Maybe so. Can we have a Metroid animation? I mean, I know Pat would love to do that. Like, Metroid is Pat's favourite thing. Isaac and his monster boyfriend. Yeah. I think Alucard can just do anything. He can like turn into a red streak and teleport. He can turn into bats. He can turn into a wolf. He can grow wings. He's like... I'd love to see Pat try and direct a Metroid project. Even if it's just a little teaser trailer to try and get people interested. I think people would really respond if Pat was to do that, because Pat's got the perfect kind of moody anatomical animation to pull off something that feels really grounded with the character.
Let's go. Sorry, I've
Did you get it to work?
apparently not.
Oh.
Why is the other one not working? What's going on? Okay. Do this. Do this. Nope.
Yeah, a Metroid film with an alien tone. I think that's like 100% Grog what Pat would want to do with it. I don't like the way that Castlevania at the beginning it says created by Warren Ellis.
I think it's like the definition is like Netflix's Castlevania, but it still feels weird to be.
Did Warren create it though, or was he hired on to write it?
I think he's producer on it as well.
Did he pitch the idea?
I don't know. I think there's that like, is it Avi, like Ankan dude? I think is maybe like the dude who's wanting to be like, let's make a whole universe of stuff that's kind of behind that, and maybe he got Warren involved. Yeah, I don't know.
Because if Warren isn't the one who like was like, hey, let's do Castlevania, I want this, this, and this, and the world could be like this, then I'd hesitate to say he created it.
Yeah, it's a weird.
Especially when it's
a weird one.
Kind of already a thing.
Do I have to put joints into your inspector? I've done that for certain ones. I don't think I need to do it for the. I'm using a different sort of system. I just didn't think I would have to specify event. You know what? Let's try it. Maybe it is like.
Wait, a Captain N series. What's Captain N? Captain N was an old show all about Nintendo games colliding. Oh, cool. I don't think I ever saw that. That sounds radical.
Was that an anime?
Was it an anime? I'm assuming not. I don't know though. Captain N does sound anime-ish, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It totally is, Mike. Tip says Captain N is a 90s isekai about a kid who went into the Nintendo world.
I think I've seen or heard of something about that.
Oh, really?
This isn't gonna work.
What is it?
This isn't gonna work. Just the swapping and stuff.
How do you think it's not gonna work?
Just the way that I've set it up with being like, don't show this mesh, but do show this mesh. When they are on additive, they're blending together in a way where I think the default state for all of these needs to be like, don't show my eyes. And then each of them has to just be like, oh, show this one, rather than don't show all of these and show this one.
Okay, interesting.
It's just conflicting information.
Yeah. Like kind of choosing what you wanted to track.
Yeah. Which means I have to go through all of them and be like, no. Oh, jeez. Jeez.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Is the dad looking at the radio? Because he doesn't look like I've drawn him looking at the radio. Probably make image a little bit smaller. Right. Give her a little bit more room. She's still got to look kind of a realistic size compared to the parents, though.
Oh, is this the learning experience and a half?
Right? Making
Yeah.
things is hard, man.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, I'll set all the other ones off in the animations, but then think about it. If they're both setting them... Oh,
Need a grid. Alright, grid time.
there shouldn't be any conflict because it's only doing it on the one... Oh, I don't understand anymore. It wouldn't be at cross purposes. Oh, whatever. I think it's cleaner to have them switched off anyway. Okay. I think soon I'm going to set it up so that I have all of this stuff on a repo. So that I can share it with people. Okay, cool. He's, you know, he's blind now. That's good. Let's make him override. He's not blinking anymore though. Now he is. So I think maybe I've just accidentally did the wrong one on idle here. Nope. Right, okay.
Okay, I'm hitting the Windows key. It didn't fix it. What was the other thing you said I should do? Fix it?
Turn off WinTab in Wacom tablet. Emma asks, by the way, India, what's your thoughts on using motion capture animation on stylized characters in games such as Sonic or in the atrocious new Balan Wonderland?
I hate it. I hate it. I have no problem using motion capture for games, but that stuff does need to be cleaned up by animators to make sure that it doesn't look like your character is just wearing a mascot costume. And unfortunately, that is how the Sonic 06 characters look to me, among the other ones that they've used motion capture on. It just looks to me like there's a human inside a Sonic the Hedgehog mascot costume. And yeah, it's just, it looks creepy and unsettling and strange, and the characters kind of lack personality in it too. Wait, what do you mean Sonic 06 is mocapped? How did you guys watch it and not be like, wow, that's mocapped? To be fair, not the opening cinematic. I don't think that's mocapped. Let's have a look at some cutscenes. Like, I don't think the very like pre-rendered high fidelity ones like these, I don't think these are motion captured. But these ones absolutely are. Look at Tails. It's someone wearing a mascot costume. Right? You see it? I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. With stylized characters like this, you need stylized animation, you know? I think they did it a little bit in Sonic Unleashed. But this is the kind of animation that I would actually want on Sonic characters. You know? Actually animated cartoony animation. And you don't get this with motion capture. So have I seen the Sonic Omens fan game? I haven't. I've seen a tiny clip that someone posted in the peg bar, and it got me really excited. Yeah, have it in Balan Wonderland. Yeah. The animation in Balan Wonderland it's not great.
Woof.
Mike and I actually recorded ourselves playing the demo. I don't know if we'll release it or not.
Oh, are we not going to release that?
We might. I mean, if you guys want to see us play it.
There's a beautiful side game in the game.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the...
Yeah.
So... Let me see.
I look like a Bomberman.
If I show this to you. God, the opening to Balan's Wonderland got me so hyped, because that opening cutscene's pretty damn cool. I was very into it. Okay, so... Here we go. This is...
Oh yeah,
this
there
is
was
the
that.
run cycle. The run cycle in which the character's feet do not leave the floor. And the run cycle in which there's no up and down on the head. Oh look, there's one frame there where the legs are off the floor. To me, it looks like this is straight in between two keyframes. But yeah, there's no up and down on the head for the run.
Wait, yeah, it's called Balan's Wonder World.
Sorry, Balan's Wonderworld. There's just it's especially apparent when you're seeing them run sideways. The characters don't look like they leave the floor at all, and there's no up and down on the head. Like, it's just that's a bad animation. I'm sorry, it just is. And it's a shame because otherwise, like, the game is pretty lush and beautiful looking. Like, these graphics, like, they're not bad. They're not bad graphics. They're nice. It looks nice. But the animations, look at this. This is a run animation, guys. There's zero up and down. Again, the feet don't leave the floor. If the feet don't leave the floor, you're not running. You know what you're doing? You're power walking. This is a power walk. He's like, gotta get those steps in.
The arms remind me of those videos of those guys who would just like go around like this.
Yeah, so I'm not a huge fan. Though to be fair, that the problem I had with that run there wasn't mocap. That was just I don't know why a game with what looks like such a competent art team has animations like that. I don't know. Andrew woke up today and chose violence. I don't mean to be calling anyone out on this. Like, there are things about the game I genuinely enjoyed. Unfortunately, the gameplay doesn't feel great, and I think a lot of the reason it doesn't feel great is because the animations for the run, they just need like a little something. It makes me wonder if they imported it in but didn't like bring in the root motion.
Oh, maybe.
And just didn't realize, and the animators were like, no.
Maybe.
Wait, there's comics, Emlet. Emlet says, I watched a video on the lore of Barlin and it seems like a pretty dope idea, but apparently no lore is ever presented in the game. Everything is in the comics. Huh. I'd be interested to read the comics.
Would you, though?
I figured it was all about mental health. I mean, the context clues you can pick up, right? I mean, obviously, you realise pretty soon going into game that every world is based around some kind of person, and you're kind of inside their mental world almost, and everything in the world is based upon that person and their experiences, right? Like, because the demo level is the farmer.
Well, the main character seems to be like have social anxiety.
Or not want to hang out with other people. So I'm assuming that this is going to solve that problem by showing them other people somehow. Yeah, kind of like Psychonauts, because the first level's like, there's a farmer, and I think he loses his corn, and so everything in it is like, you know, corn based and farming based, and I've got no clue what the enemies link to thematically, because they seem completely disconnected from the whole corn theme. But yeah, you defeat a monster and then you dance with the character whose world you were in, and then the level ends. And you're like, okay, I guess this nightmare character was the source of some of the angst that was happening in this person's brain or something. It doesn't really feel like you're defeating their personal demon though, because I'm not 100% sure how the actual boss of the level links to the theme of the level itself. I guess the wolves have tornado powers, and that's linked to it. I'm not quite sure why the football one is linked to it. The sunflower could be seen as being linked to it. The one who can just go through mirrors, I don't know why that's linked to it. The fire-breathing dragon, I don't know why that's linked to it.
Hey! I'm working.
Is Psychonauts 2 coming?
Yeah.
Oh,
so.
that's exciting.
You need to play through the first one for sure.
I'd love to. Yeah, so I like a lot of the concepts behind Balan Wonderworld. Sorry, I keep trying to call it Wonderland. The execution is a bit spotty.
Oh, I didn't fix.
Super long development, multiple delays. Oh no.
I didn't fix it.
Oh, sorry, Mike. I think we might need to call the stream anyway, though. Since it's 11:15.
Okay.
And so where do I do this thing in Wacom that you said would save me? I turn off what in Wacom? Okay, never mind. We will probably end the stream here.
Go into
and
your
be back
Wacom tablet
tomorrow.
settings,
Okay.
and then there should be like on one of the Windows options, there should be a thing that says like use Windows tablet.
Guess I'll go to pen settings.
It should open up the usual window. Yeah. And then
Use Windows Ink.
yeah, Windows Ink. Try turning that off.
Okay.
It might not work at all.
Well, fingers crossed though. But yeah, oh man, I'm gonna go and feel tired off stream. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, you guys have a great day. Thank you for joining us on the stream.
Off we go.
Fuck, that's so cute. Makes me really happy. You guys have an incredible day. Best of luck with all of your projects and all of your work. And are we gonna...
Let's see who's
Yeah, unfortunately we started a bit late today, so it's meant that we couldn't go on quite as long as we want. If we can somehow manage to get ourselves back to a regular schedule
I
where
mean,
we
we've been
start the
streaming
stream,
for 2.5 hours. So
yeah, so we good. But I'd love to start at 7:30 so we can finish at 9.
which would involve us streaming for less time. I don't get it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let's raid Rage a Monkey before they raid
Basically,
us.
I'd like to finish earlier in the day so that I feel like I'm not nearly the day.
I clicked the wrong button. I just ran an ad.
Uh-oh.
So for those of you that aren't subscribed, you're all like Mlet is watching an ad right now. I'm sorry. Oh god. Let's raid Clyde. Alright. Secret chat moment. Is Mlet subbed? Oh, he is. I don't know. Okay. Sorry. I don't know. I think I'm looking up at a screen and his icon was real dark. I didn't see it. Anyway, let's we're raiding Clyde. Woo! He's a very fantastic animator. You go learn some cool stuff from him. He's working on his short film for Brackenwood and it looks absolutely incredible. He's using a combination between Unreal Game Engine and Toon Boom. So plenty to ask and talk about with him. Thank you for coming by today. And may the rest
Of your day
be filled
with
adventure.
adventure.
Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.